Yo, yo, what's up, brother?
Morning.
Morning. Put your face on that mic, kid.
That's right. Everybody's yelling at me about
They can't
about
hear
the
you,
mic
dude.
action.
I know you got this big old honking voice, but if you don't stick it on the mic, we can't hear it. Welcome.
This is going to be like third time the charm because I've messed up my settings with
Because you keep getting so many phone calls during the whole thing.
Yeah. Don't call me right now, please.
Nobody call Aaron.
Nobody call Eric.
Everybody keeps messing it up. Boy, look at your thing rolling already. I's got's nobody, and you's got's a ton.
I think so. I'm on Instagram. You're on Facebook.
Right.
They're a little different, but I don't know does that mean they're watching?
I was told that Facebook's for us old guys. Is that true?
I am just like this much younger than you, so we're in the same demographic, aren't we?
Right.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, well.
So Beards on the Street.
Welcome to
episode
Beards on the
3?
Street. I don't know what episode.
Yeah, something
we need
like
to get on
4,
top of that.
4, something like that.
Yep.
Awesome,
10th.
man. How's your week been?
Dude, it's been great. It was a great week. Great week. And, had a great time at our mixer. Mm-hmm. Fun time. Lots of people. Was fun.
It was fun. Kind of a little bit of a recap. I think near 100 people.
Yeah, it was about, at least that. One of our people on our team won the whole bingo thing and
That's right. Angie.
scored like a bandit on that.
That girl's got some luck, huh?
She does.
Yeah, she does.
She wins a lot of stuff.
I'm glad she won it.
Yep, I am too. Yep, she needed it. It was good. And
Who
Yeah,
doesn't need a $900 cash in your pocket?
right, exactly.
Yeah.
But thank you to all you peeps that came out and supported our coat drive, which was our charity for this time. Aaron and I went down last Saturday and dropped everything off. And
Full truck bed and the back of your big old extended cab Dodge. I mean, full and two big giant industrial bins.
Yeah,
of
it was
donations.
awesome.
Cash. It was awesome.
yep, loved it. So how's your week been?
It's been really.
Dude, I've been busy.
You have been busy. It's been really good. A couple people in my crowd. I had Golden, longtime buddy of mine, referred me a mutual friend of ours, just connected the dots and let me know that he's going to get actively investing and wanted me to get on the phone and start talking about how to help him. So I'm really excited. Golden, thank you, man. Thank you for that.
Good job, Golden.
For the love.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. So how about you? You've had some great successes.
I
as
have.
well.
I've been referred out quite a few times, and my big one for this week is a really good buddy of mine has got about $3 million in 1031 exchange that he's got to get placed somewhere. So
You know what? Let's break that open. What's a 1031?
okay, so a 1031, it's basically you have an investment property that you're going to sell, and you don't want to get hit by Uncle Sam for 40% of the proceeds or the gains of that investment property.
You're an investor, so you're taking an investment, and it enables you to move all of your proceeds, all of them, all the basis, so all the money you've invested in the property, all the upside equity you've been able to generate, which is the goal of owning an investment property.
Exactly.
But it lets you take that money, move it into the next property or multiples of investments without having to be taxed on that gain
On the gains.
Yes.
Exactly.
So it keeps that buying power and the real value of your appreciating asset into your portfolio and allows you to go continue to work with it and grow your asset in your.
Well, and let's be honest, Aaron. I mean, right now, investors that are flipping properties or selling properties that they have a lot of gains in them right now.
Yeah, they
because
do.
of what this market's
Yeah,
done.
they do. Yeah, they do.
So if they've had it for 2 or 3 years, they're experiencing some great gains.
I'll tell you some real fun stuff that's going on as well. We did experience major gains in the market. There's been a lot of talk of some shifting happening. However, those kind of properties are still real strong in the market.
Oh, they are.
So we're helping them sell those properties. And then there's
Put
some
that money
there's
into something else that makes more sense.
There's some fantastic opportunities coming down the way.
So yeah, I mean, the whole concept of the 1031 exchange is and there's a time period that's based on it. So basically, you have to identify properties that you want to put that money that are like properties. For those of you that are doing flip houses, you can't do that on a 1031 exchange. but apartment buildings, multifamily.
Rentals, long-term holds, those kind of things.
Yep.
You can move money from property to property, carry that equity forward,
And you could do multiple properties to place the gains.
So maybe let's say you have a home, your previous residence, you rented out, you have some great equity. What we're seeing a lot of is taking that home, pulling that equity out, and then moving it into a duplex, fourplex, or even 2 additional homes, and basically growing your leverage, growing your asset base.
Correct.
And obviously moving that money and becoming a bigger investor at that point. So it's a lot of really
it's
cool
just
stuff.
it's a fantastic way that you can take your proceeds and your gains from one investment and put it into another, and you don't have to pay Uncle Sam a dime.
Yep, absolutely.
Which is fantastic. So, needless to say, I've got this guy that I'm working with, this client, and we've got about $3 million that we need to place in a like property. So basically, we're looking in the opportunity zone. So if any of you out there have anything or know of anything that's in an opportunity zone, please reach out to me because I'm looking.
So opportunity zones, just as a basic overview of where that's at, it's in and around west of State Street.
Well, they have them in every county.
Yes, I'm just going to reference to Salt Lake.
Okay.
So basically, west of State Street, that encompasses all of your Gateway area, up to a portion into North Salt Lake, and then west out to Redwood, approximately.
Yep.
And then as you come back into Salt Lake, I believe it's around, I think it's like 13th or 33rd, and
well, we were looking at a property that was on North Temple.
okay,
So I mean, it goes clear up to that area.
we know of one. Oh, yeah.
That is the one.
Okay, that is the one. That'd be a great one.
It is. However, I did find out yesterday, and just for the matter of it, is that property was originally sold by this group.
Was it?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a small world.
So right now, I don't think there's an interest in that one
You
because
being a good bird dog, you brought back the bone.
I
Turns
brought
out-
the bone
yeah,
back.
Turns out they already had the bone.
they had the bone.
Yeah, well, good.
That's all right.
It doesn't mean it's not a good opportunity.
It's a killer opportunity.
They're just ready for a new opportunity.
Exactly. So life's all good. I mean, there's other opportunities that I'm putting in front of him, but I want to give him lots of choices.
Yes, absolutely. Well, this week we got a couple fun things going on. Extraneous to us, we got Sundance Film Festival. It started yesterday.
Yes, sir.
It goes till 19th to the 29th here in Utah, but specifically up in Park City. And they some of the movies are actually held down in different venues here in Salt Lake. But Park City is just an absolute bustle right now. But we activated a beautiful new construction up on.
Yeah, tell him about that one.
It's on 140 and 15th Street. So as you're going into Old Town Park City, kind of a
At the four-way stop, instead of turning left to go up to Main Street, you go straight.
go straight into it, and there's a 7-Eleven on the left. That's just kind of the landmark.
Right.
But across
And Park City, the ski resort's on your right.
right. So you go across the street. There's a road. It's called 15th Street. And basically, right there, we've got 3 homes that are in different stages of construction, but we have one that's within days of completion that we just activated for 3.7. It's just 2,500 square feet, 3 bedrooms. It's got 3.5 baths.
Garage lift, so your car has an elevator.
Yeah.
Lockout. I think we talked about it on our
Yeah,
last one.
we mentioned it. But we're gonna you and I are gonna go spend the week up next week and just allow access for all the folks that are cruising around and wanting to take a peek at it. So if you're in Park City, come say hi to us.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I know that our builder tried like crazy to make it happen so that we could be up there actually right now during the whole process, but the city has really strong regulations and stuff.
They're right in line with that Sundance, so they stopped construction. They can't
Pretty much.
Yeah,
You have no choice.
no choice. So it's where it's at. We activated it, and it's ready to look at. It's ready to enjoy.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, I'm excited that next week we'll get to spend some time up there and sit in the house and maybe go and experience a little bit of Sundance. I've never been.
Yeah, it's fun. I popped on the schedule just to look at what's going on, and one of the funnest things that I've enjoyed about it is the after parties and the concerts that are going on.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You like the parties? Yeah. That's way weird.
So it looks like there's something called the White Claw Lounge, and typically what it is, it's a pop-up. It's a tent. It's a pop-up party, and it will be a full Vegas, New York style club in a tent, heated tent, with full service. I mean, it'll have the bars. It'll have live music going on. I have yet to see what the actual lineup is, but.
So is it like the clubs where you gotta dress to the nines and the whole bit?
Well, it's Park City. No, it is Park City, but you'll. So
I mean, I don't know.
No, so yes,
I'm an old duffer, dude. I haven't even been to the clubs in Vegas where you have to
oddly enough
dress it up.
Oddly enough, what you'll find, lots of people really dialed up and looking good, but then you'll see the Patagonia and the guys who just
straight off the slopes,
literally rolled right off the slopes, pulled their hair back and went out. So
perfect,
which is cool.
Yeah, it's way cool.
Yeah. So
okay, so are we done with the Park City and all that?
Yeah. Unless you want more to talk about.
No, I've actually got an idea that I think we should talk about.
All right.
You can agree, and we can.
We typically agree. Let's go.
We do. Here we go.
About?
So the other night, I went out to dinner with some really close, good friends of mine, and they had been watching our podcast, and they gave us a suggestion, and I thought it was fantastic. So the suggestion was that we actually talk about what our lives look like, what our daily routine, our morning routine, or what it looks like for us to get ourselves in the position where we're in business mode and clicking.
Yeah.
On all
So
cylinders.
as a realtor, we're private contractors, which means
hardest door to get through.
Yeah, it's your own.
Is your own.
And we've been given enough rope to hang ourselves with. So So how are we doing it? What are we doing?
Well, I'm not hanging.
No, you're not.
Rarely. I don't think I've ever hung.
I don't know if you have a door jamb strong enough.
I doubt I do. No, I'd like to say I'm a morning person. I mean, we've actually discussed this. So, to start out the day, just a quick self-check out there. How many of you are you hit the snooze button people? Because I'm not that guy.
I may be that guy.
You might be that guy?
I might be that guy. Like,
my wife may.
Man, if you could just quit eating, you don't have to do this.
My wife may or may not be that guy.
Yeah.
Yet she likes the snooze button.
You probably just, I can imagine you just pop up like zing, ready to go.
It's so fun. I know.
Dean is here. Like,
That's right. So honestly, Aaron, when my alarm goes off in the morning, like, it's time to roll.
Yeah.
I don't mess around. I'm up. And it's so funny because my brother Steve ruined my dog, so now he sleeps in our bed. And I hate to admit that.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
Thanks a lot, Steve. See if we'll ever let you babysit our new dog.
I bet he does.
Bet he do. So anyways, I mean, it's so funny because Finn pops up and his head's up and he's looking, and I usually throw the blankets and the pillow on him, and then he just barrels in and goes right back to sleep. But no, I like to get up first thing and just be up and be awake.
But you're more intentional than that. So what do you do?
So, in reading some good quality, positive stuff, there was a book, I can't remember what the book was, but they were suggesting that the first thing you do is go in and brush your teeth vigorously.
That was.
Do you remember that? Oh, it was that book we were reading of yours. What was that? The Morning Salesman or something like that.
We're so good at this.
I don't remember. Anyways,
You're
you're supposed to.
2 seconds.
You're supposed to, according to this, to really get yourself up and moving and rocking and rolling, brush your teeth vigorously and have a full glass of water sitting on your nightstand, and you pound that water first thing in the morning. First thing you do is get out of bed and do that
Okay.
after you pee.
I've been up like 4 times doing that already.
Really?
Yeah.
Buddy, I'm sorry about that.
I drink so much water, dude. It's like.
Well, that's good then. That's a good problem.
Going to the bathroom.
Well, you know what? Unfortunately, I don't drink a whole lot of water during the day.
Mm-hmm.
I need to change that habit. But man, at night, I just pound water.
Mm-hmm.
But I was blessed with really good, strong. I don't have to get up all night and go pee, buddy. Sorry.
I do.
So, anyways, you get up, immediately. Don't be hitting that snooze button, people. And then you start your morning routine. So, my morning routine is I pop out of bed. Usually Licia is up at the same time, and it's just one thing that I really love doing for my wife is I go and make her a coffee.
That's nice, man.
And take it up to her and make sure it's at the right temperature with the right sweetness and the right mixture. And
Did all the check marks. I hope this is good, babe.
yep, sometimes they're better than others, but she's very thankful. And no, I really do. I love making her a coffee. Typically, normally what I would do is I'd make myself a coffee and drink my coffee and sit down and, go through my emails and stuff like that. Recently, I'm changing my plan where I make her a coffee. I don't drink my own coffee yet, but some kind of morning exercise. I have a tonal on the wall that I spent a bunch of money on and then had surgery and haven't used it. And I'm really, really pushing myself to actually take advantage of that. Cause it's got everything from yoga to breath work to you name it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Then you've got the exercise thing going on and I'm kind of a news hound, which is probably not very good, cause it's all negative.
You don't buy into the negative, so
I don't buy into the negative.
I think you're the non-typical kind of immune to that because normally it's like keep your head out of it so you don't drag down into it.
Do you know who I really like in the morning? Like the dude, he's a lot like me. That if you could put two molds together, is Casey Scott on KSL in the mornings. That guy,
I thought it was a blonde newscaster.
No. Oh. It's a dude, and he's got a killer mullet going on. But he is such a cool guy. He's just always positive and always up, and he's been, he's kind of like me. He's done some things the hard way and hit some bumps in his road and had to step away from KSL for a minute, but he's back. And that guy is just Mr. Positive.
Way cool.
All the time.
Way cool.
But anyways, I dig because he just goes around and gives away free gas cards, and he's just a people person. He wants a bro hugs and all that kind of fun stuff. So good guy. So anyways, up first thing, brush your teeth, drink a big glass of water, exercise, and then, hop in the shower, get cleaned up, and haul ass to the office, dude. That's kind of my routine. What's yours?
Well, sounds pretty similar actually, but so alarm goes off at 4:30 and
Damn.
Yeah. The fun thing is I've got my 14-year-old daughter and my 17-year-old boy coming with me every morning. So
dude, that is amazing. What were you saying your buddy said?
This morning he starts talking to me from behind as I'm going up the stairs. He goes, Aaron, when I think about you, he goes, when I think of you, man, I think the gym's a family affair.
Well, it is.
Yeah, and you know what? That was actually cool. I call us the gym.
I think there's a song called Family Affair.
I go every day. It's just kind of fun. I just have fun with it with my kids. But I go Gym Crew 23. And when the kids they're both slow moving in the morning, and Bella. She's so Audrey in the morning, so everybody teases her. We just have fun with it, but we're having a good time.
Good.
Yeah, so we get up 4:30. Let's get ready. I'm up quicker, so I go down, have my coffee, do very similar. I actually I have a book called Daily Stoic.
Okay.
And it's by a guy named Holiday. Anyways, but it's just daily quotes.
My wife gave me a daily quote book. Or not quote, but a word. What meanings of words.
You've read a little bit of that to me.
Yeah.
We need to do that more, too.
Yeah, we do.
But the Daily Stoic, it's just a single page, and it's an idea or a thought around kind of a come from or a way of functioning and thinking, to be in control and to be the master of your life. So
yeah.
So I read that, drink my coffee, and then I start teasing my kids war. You guys ready? And I get
Let's go.
I get the
Here's some
leave me
plan. Load
alone.
up.
But so we get over there. We're there by 5:15, and super fun.
Damn.
Yeah, super fun. My boy actually, one of my friends has a son who's a year younger than my son. He reached out to me and he's like, "Aaron, do you think your son would train my son?" And super flattering. Gabe was super flattering. He's like, "Are you sure? I'll just work out with him." And anyways, but the guy peeled off 200 bones, and
Nice.
yeah, Gabe's like,
Hey, Dad, I like this.
I guess I'm a traitor.
Yes, you are.
No, but he's a good kid. He wanted his son to have an opportunity to be around Gabe, which says a lot about him. And they're busting their asses.
Dude, that's good.
This kid's a monster too.
You know, I will say something about you is you are, I mean, you probably hate this word, but you are a total gym rat, man. You're dedicated. I've never been that guy.
When is the fluff gonna come off?
Dude, you look good, man.
No.
You know what? Here's the thing. I've never been a big, huge gym guy. I don't know why. It's just
What it's turned out to be is it's part of my morning routine.
Yep.
If I don't do it,
Yep.
I am different. I promise. You'll know.
Oh, I know you are.
You'll notice when I roll in.
hell. There's half the time you go back in the afternoon because you just need it.
Yeah.
It's something with you that's.
I need to move.
Hey, that's all good, man.
I have no other moving outlets right now, so I have to move.
So once we get here to the office, you know, I try to arrive every morning at 9 o'clock. We sit down as a team and talk about something positive. Right now, we're reading the Ninja Seller. That's a course that I took back when I was with Windermere Real Estate in 2019. It was like a 4-day, really intense course on how to run your business, and
It's all
SOI stuff.
It's super interesting because it's aligning intention with service,
Exactly.
and it's putting the right energy and mindset around how we show up and take care of the people that we care about, which are our clients. So it's been great. So I really appreciate your contribution with that, man.
Well, you know, we've been talking a lot about this top 50, and I know a lot of you out there. I've talked to you about my top 50, and I said this last time, and I'll keep saying it. If I haven't called you, I will. I promise. These conversations can get kind of lengthy but dude, I'm loving it, and I'm digging it, and it's such a smart concept because I've got so many really good people in my life.
You do.
That you know, in the past, I'm not proud of it, but I've maybe taken advantage of those people with
For granted, not advantage.
for granted of
And really, you haven't taken it for granted. You just haven't shown up the way you
the way I should,
the way you
I
care.
could.
Yeah.
and the way that I want to.
Right.
So some of you are noticing I am starting to show up, and I will continue. That's my promise to you. Anyways, I get here at the office, and you know, part of this process of the Ninja Seller, and I mean, pick up any book that's a positive, uplifting, you know, show up for yourself, master yourself. They talk about doing your gratitudes and your affirmations. So first thing I do in the morning when I get to the office is I start writing out my affirmations, and I write them out 25 times. It's one sentence, the same exact sentence, 25 times a day, and I do that for 30 days straight.
And then you switch to the new one.
And then I switch to the new one. And the whole concept behind it, and I know you know this, Aaron, is that one, you know, we all think so negatively, and I don't know if that's even the way to put it out there. You know, a good example is that they gave in one of these books is you take a professional golfer, and you know, I'm not the greatest golfer in the world, but you roll up on a hole where you got a big sand pit or a big sand, what do they call them?
You know what? Motorcycle analogy.
Let me do this one first. So you got a big sand pit right before the green. Well, most people focus on that sand pit, and they're like, "Oh, I can't go in the sand pit. I can't go in the sand pit. I can't go in the sand pit. Got to stay out of that trap. Stay out of that trap. Stay out of that trap." And that's what they focus on, which is exactly the wrong thing to do, because guess what's going to happen? You're going right in that sand trap because you're so focused on it. Whereas if you focused on, I'm going on the green and I'm going to be in the hole or right next to the hole. I'm going on that green. I'm going to be in the hole right next to the hole. Guess what's going to happen? Yep. So that's what the whole idea with these affirmations is that you do it consistently, and it may not be happening, whatever it is that you're writing, it may not be happening right now, but I can promise you that you doing that over and over and over and over again, I'm already starting to feel the change. It's good.
So I have a little bit of more of a, I guess, clinical explanation. Okay,
Let's hear it.
So it's been proven.
Oh, he's getting serious.
Yeah. So I've heard this from numbers of different sales trainer coaches and all the like, but basically it's been proven that we have over 70,000 thoughts
Yeah.
a day, and the vast majority of it is it's negative.
It is.
And the reason being is we're an evolving species, but our they call it the reptilian brain, and our job, part of our job of that part of our body is to take care of us and look out for the threats, the negatives.
Right. Warning.
Watch out. Yeah, somebody's going to do this and whatever. So all you're doing by doing this
Exercise.
habit, this exercise, is you're choosing to embed a thought,
Positive.
positive thought. So by doing that, I'll bet that still gets. You're probably throughout the day you're going, I'm a whatever, right? You're
Right.
Whatever you're writing down is now become part of your thinking process, and after 30 days, it's going to be you're going to function that way.
Exactly. It's going to become a part of everything that you're doing. Motorcycle analogy, it's really simple. You're going to go, that bike's going to go where you're looking.
See Dean cruising down, okay, with ape hangers, right?
Yep.
You're going around the corner. You're not looking at the flagpole,
Right.
or the telephone pole. You're looking
Or the
at
guardrail, or the big drop off.
right. You're looking around the corner. You're hugging on the inside. You're looking where you're going, not what you're avoiding.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if you were to fill your
If
head,
you look at what you're avoiding, you're going to not avoid it.
and unfortunately, that reptilian brain naturally fixates and focuses on stuff you're avoiding.
Yep.
Whereas your affirmations, how you're teaching us to embed this into our lives, now we're intentionally looking where we're going.
Yeah. Somebody said to me the other day, why do you do that? You're always positive. You don't need to do that.
You're so foo-foo.
You know what? It's anything that's positive, anything that's good in your life, anything that's going to bring joy to your life, anything that's going to make you a better person, I'm all for it.
Absolutely.
So I do these 25 affirmations over and over and over. And then I also write out 25 gratitudes, things that I'm grateful and thankful for. Of course, my number one gratitude that's at the top of my list every single day is my wife, because I love her. Erin's on my gratitude list. I'm very thankful that I have the relationship and the partnership with you. My team, I could go on and on. I'm a pretty blessed dude. I mean, when you can sit there and without hesitation write down 25 different things that you're thankful and grateful for.
Absolutely.
Pretty big deal.
Absolutely. Who's throwing you a heart?
I don't know. I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on.
I can't read it either. Anyway, so this has been good. I think our rolling in and being intentional. So yesterday, Dean's been having an incredible success with his
Top 50.
Top 50, right?
Yes. Thank you out to all of you people.
In the few weeks he's been going at it, he's been able to pull, I think it sounds like 4 or 5 significant referrals. Yeah, and not everybody's going to be able to be helped right now, but we're hoping that we get thought of that way, and so it's been amazing. But I'm slowly kind of going into it. I have an amazing crowd.
I had to push him a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, so basically it's
You
like,
just need to get out of your own way, Aaron.
I know. He goes, you're adding 5 tomorrow, and if you don't,
Or else.
So I told him I had an airsoft gun, and for every so when I say add, I've got a group, I've got people in my database, I've got all that, but there's a specific system and a specific way of functioning that we're operating around.
He's been fighting it.
Yeah, so it's work. It's a lot of work. No, but if I did any one of the 5 I didn't get, so it could have been 1, it could have been 5, or none, depending on if I got my job done. I was here till 6 o'clock last night getting it done
Because
I didn't want to get shot.
so our deal is if he doesn't input at least 5 a day, and it's
Wait, that's today too?
yes, sir.
Damn it!
Hey, dude, it's a process, and you didn't think it through when you agreed to
I know.
because it is a process that we go through. That it's a big commitment, but it's a commitment that I'm loving.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's been fun.
You fight new things from the very beginning, but then there's a point where you cross over, and it's like, if I don't do it now, it literally bugs the heck out
What
of me.
did you even do today?
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. So bottom line is yeah, I had to push this kid because he gets in his mind and decides that other stuff, or he gets sidetracked. I actually walked up yesterday. There was somebody standing in his door, and I could hear him. And it had been going on for a minute. They were distracting him. I just walked up there and said, "You need to move on. You're distracting him. He's got some stuff he's got to do."
It happened to be pretty important. Cynthia sends us I need this on an addendum.
Right.
So we're working on. I'm training one of our agents, and he rolls in. Get the hell out of here! You gotta focus.
Oh well,
It was funny.
it's all right.
It was funny.
But anyways, yeah, no, I'm. That's pretty much our. And then we sit down to just finish up our morning routine as a team, and we read for about 20 or 30 minutes this ninja selling book that is basically a step-by-step guide on exactly how you should show up and behave and habits you should take on and the do's and don'ts of running a successful real estate business. And this whole entire system was put together by people that are very, very successful in this business.
And it's an opportunity to live your life and work with people that you want to be in relationship and working with. So it's like the best of the best as well.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't tell you this. Yesterday, remember we went through the course with Russ. He's our broker. And he without getting into a big long-winded thing, he basically was teaching an afternoon class on exactly what we're talking about right now, the systems and the how you do it, and that you need to have the reason I say top 50 is because he basically turns it into a mathematical equation that you can add X number of people to your list that are actively helping you. You're actively showing up for them, and that's a number. And it's not like you can go and do everybody because it's just physically not able. But yesterday, I actually went up there and showed him my book. I showed him all of our forms and just kind of said, "Hey, dude, check this out, man. What you said, it's happening."
Yeah.
He dug it.
What's cool about it, the reason, so this group of people we're going to be focusing on, they're bought in. They want to be involved.
Of course they do. Every single person, dude. Every single person.
But we're going to find somebody to be like, you know
what, Dean?
You're calling me too much.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't.
You need to kick rocks, dude.
Yeah, go kick rocks. No. But you know what? If they don't want to be in it, they don't have to. It doesn't change.
Of course not.
It doesn't change that we love them, whatever.
No.
But yeah, it's all good. It's a bought-in system, and the people that are involved is because they want to be and they want the same opportunity relationship
Dude,
with us.
every single person, you guys know exactly who you are out there. Every single person that's in my top 50 has been grateful and thankful that I want them to be in my top 50.
That's awesome.
It's such an eye-opener. And I said this the other day in our meeting, dude, I'm starting to become a lot more conscious. I really am, because I'm paying attention.
Yeah, you're in that service mode, so service opportunity has become
It is.
prevalent for you.
I can't wait for our next mixer so we can decide what charity we're going to tie to.
Should we go to 2 a month? Or would people see through that we just want to go to the bar?
Well, there's that. No, but I'm dead serious. I am. It comes into my mind all the time. Like, I can't wait for the next mixer, and what are we going to do? What charity are we going to tie to it? I find myself, like the other day, I was watching TV, and it was a Catholic-backed. They help refugees that come into the United States that are here, and this whole thing on the news was that they've got a bunch of empty shelves that they're needing to help these refugees, and of course we're getting a ton of them right now from where the war is.
That one place.
Anyways,
We don't watch the news, sorry.
right, you don't watch the news. Anyways, the bottom line is they were basically saying, people,
So there's our next, is it local?
local.
Was it a local place?
Yeah,
So
100%.
there's our
And they're very specific on exactly what they need
Okay.
that they're missing.
Let's go fill some shelves up.
Dude, I say let's fill some shelves.
Okay.
Man, I actually meant to talk to you about it and forgot. And it's, you know what? Maybe that's our next one.
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's cool. That kind of stuff, dude. I'm loving it.
This has been good. It's gonna continue to get better and better.
Yes, it is.
We keep asking, but if you guys, we'd love for input on where we can hold our next mixer. We want locally owned, cool spots that we can go spend time together. It really, I mean, we showed up, brought a fresh batch of 100 people to the Piper.
Yeah. Thank you, Dave, by the way. You
thank you,
guys
Dave.
were so awesome.
you.
You know, they put out a bunch of different appetizers and food for us and had a great spot for us. And then at the end of the night, they had bingo.
That's right. It was great. It was a perfect spot.
Awesome. But we are looking for the next one. So, you know, I've got a pretty wide group out there. If somebody's got a good idea, we're open to them.
Absolutely. So what we got left, man?
Dude, I'm. You know what? Other than what we've kind of talked about, like I said, you know, my friend said we should talk more about our daily routine, and that's kind of a look at inside our life and what we're doing right now to not only be better people, but to show up for our team, to be better leaders, to do what we do.
We always looking to hire. So if anybody wants to be part of what we're doing, we would love to hear from you. If you're in the business and you're ready to take your business to the next level with your SOI, so you're the people you know, like, and trust, and they know, like, and trust you, we have a system that'll really help you wrap your arms around those relationships. So, reach out. We'd love to have you.
It's a really solid foundational system that when you start it, if you do it the way that we're doing it, you're building a foundation that will work for you for years to come.
Way cool.
So, yep, I'm digging it. And bottom line, man, life's good, dude.
Life's good. 23 is going to be awesome.
It's going to be so good. I'm so excited about
Turning out to
23.
be good.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, man. Well,
Okay.
I think we've yacked enough, dude.
On to the day.
On to the day. You got your top 50. You got to get on.
That's right. And if anybody needs us, please reach out.
Yeah, reach out to us. If you know anybody that's going to buy or sell real estate, guys, we are your local experts. We will take fantastic care of them, and we really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have a great weekend.
Have a good one.